If you're a business owner or entrepreneur and you sometimes get towards the end of the workday and you're transitioning into family life, but you have a lot more to do and you just wish that you had more time to get it all done, if that feeling is causing any sort of stress or it's causing you to really not be fully present with your family or your friends or whatever you're doing, this video is going to be helpful because I know exactly how you feel. I own a financial services firm and we've got a great team and we're growing rapidly and I enjoy it a lot. And it's sometimes hard at the end of the workday to really transition into not working. But once I started doing this 2-minute practice at the end of each workday, it's allowed me to really feel great about the day and to lessen that feeling of I wish I did more and that feeling of I should be working right now. And really, it's allowed me to be more present with my kids and my wife so that I could truly enjoy the stage of life that they're in right now. So here's what I did. About a year ago, I learned this concept from Dan Sullivan, and it's called the gap in the game. And I applied a 2-minute practice to the end of our day or to the end of my day each workday. And that gap of the game, it's really just how we measure our progress in life and how that determines if we feel happy or unhappy with ourselves. So here's what I used to feel. This is me, and this is this goal that you and I might be aiming for, whether it's growing our business to a certain level or whatever it might be. Each day we're doing things and moving closer and closer to this goal, but we're not there yet. And the gap trap is really that period or really that space here. And it's only measuring, that gap trap is only measuring where you are now and comparing it to where we want to be. And there's always more to do. And measuring this can be useful to fuel our growth and provide that North Star that we're moving towards. But only measuring this is really a guaranteed way to cause stress, overwhelm, and even burnout. So what Dan Sullivan recommends is measuring the distance from where you started to where you are now. And I'm going to give you a daily practice on how to do this. If you can do this, you'll more accurately measure the success and progress you've already made, which will motivate you and encourage you and cause you to keep going. And really, this continues to push you forward towards that goal without the unnecessary stress. So here's the daily exercise that I do at the end of each workday so that I can easily transition from work to family life and be fully present with them because I feel good, I feel accomplished with the work that I did. And here's an example. Right now, I'm building this course for our clients, and there's a lot of videos to write and record and a lot of stuff that goes into it. And if I get to the end of the day and I'm measuring this and seeing that I'm not there yet, we don't have a completed course, then it's guaranteed to make me feel like I'm behind and I'm losing. So when I'm playing with my kids, I'm really thinking about what I should be doing instead or what I wish I was doing instead to get to this big goal that's important. But instead, the question that I ask is, what progress did I make today that made today better than yesterday? So a couple examples is I wrote 2 new modules this morning for the course. And not only that, I met with a client and I eased her mind about this financial decision she had to make. And then I got to inbox 0. So those are 3 things I did. That's progress. I could feel good about that. And there's a step 2 to make you prepared for the next day and help with this even more. But first, if this has been helpful for you, please like the video and subscribe, but like it so that hopefully it could spread and other entrepreneurs, business owners can get help from this as well. So step 2 is write down this, which is what are 3 things that I can do tomorrow that will make tomorrow better than today? So as an example, I want to record those 2 modules that I wrote today. And I want to finish this meeting prep for an upcoming meeting on Friday that's been kind of looming, hanging over my head, and meeting prep will kind of get rid of that feeling. And then number 3 is just check in with this prospective client that's interested in working together. So one final question that I sometimes answer when I've got maybe stronger negative feelings at the end of the day, and I really wish I could be working more. I'll say, what do I wish that I did today? If I'm at the end of the day and I don't feel like I got enough done, and I go through those first 2 parts, then I might answer, what did I wish I did? And I'll write that down, and then that helps me be aware of any patterns that's forming in my life or work life. And that gives me also the top 3 for tomorrow to focus on. So I hope that's been helpful. Let me know in the comments if it has been, and then subscribe so that you don't miss the next video, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.